When is the best time to buy or sell a home in the Greater Seattle and Bellevue area? I get this question a lot, and it's really a great question because each buyer and seller wants to know what the best time of year is for them. In today's video, we're going to look at the factors when trying to time the market. So let's get right into it. We hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving. We're posting this video on Black Friday, the day that millions of Americans make some kind of purchase because they're looking for a deal. The question is, what kind of cycles occur in the real estate market on an annual basis so that you too can get a deal? Let's examine 3 factors to consider when timing the market. Number 1, seasonality. Seasonality plays a large role in the activity of our market. At the start of each year, the market is typically slow. Everyone is recouping from the holidays, and let's face it, Seattle is pretty gloomy this time of year. Usually, starting in March, our market begins to come alive. In fact, March, April, and May are the busiest times of year for our region's real estate sales as the number of new listings and buyer activity peak. In the summer months, the number of transactions usually slow down, and us brokers often call this the summer doldrum. People often have plans, they might be on vacation, and kids are out of school. Then after Labor Day, we frequently see an uptick in the number of sales in September and October before slowing down again during the holidays and winter months. Look at this graph. You can see the typical rhythm of the sales in our market. For buyers, the slower periods can be great times to buy since there's less competition and often more room for negotiating. Just keep in mind there's usually less inventory to choose from. For you sellers, the spring and early fall can be advantageous to list since there are more buyers in the marketplace. However, since there are also usually more homes for sale, you tend to have more competition from other sellers. The second thing to keep in mind when timing the market is the market at large. Even though there is a natural ebb and flow to real estate throughout the year, powerful market forces such as supply and demand overshadow the seasonality and can throw a curveball into your plans. These factors include interest rates, affordability, jobs, recessions, periods of hypergrowth, and so on. This will affect a home's value, the days on market, and your specific success in the market more than the time of year. As an example, if you're a seller and it's 6 months until the busy spring market, you might think it's a great idea to wait until that time to list your home. But if the market drops value over the next 6 months, did waiting until the spring market turn out to be such a good idea? Well, of course not. So as a buyer or seller, make sure you look at the macro landscape data as well, not just the seasonality of Greater Seattle. And the third thing to examine when trying to time the market is your specific situation and your needs. This should surpass everything else. Don't let the time of year or market conditions hold you hostage. For instance, if you're a buyer and you find this great property that checks all the boxes, you can afford it, and you love the property, don't necessarily wait for the buying season. And the same thing goes for you sellers. Examine what's best for you. Your specific property might look its best during the winter months when leaves have fallen and it displays this beautiful city view. There is always a bit of guesswork with trying to time the market. Homes sell throughout the entire year. When it comes down to it, be educated about the market, but ultimately, your personal timing is most important. Buy when you are ready, and sell when you are ready. If you like this video, please tap the like and subscribe button. And if you didn't like the video, you should still hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, when you want to discuss your personal buying and selling goals, please reach out. We'd be happy to help. See you next time.